Hello everybody and welcome back to the next instalment. So let's assume you've done these two zones, Jabal Efrit and al-Janub, and you've done Jabal Efrit Al Garb. The next logical one in my mind was to do Jabal Efrit Al-sharq, but as far as the storyline goes, after completing al-Gharb it takes you into the Haggar Rift. So you've now got a choice, okay? And these two zones are a nightmare, but for very, very different reasons. So there's only 3 chests in this zone. The first one is in the wreck of the Tisiphony. So we're going to do that. Bear in mind, if you're on a public server, then obviously that's going to be PvP, but I don't have to worry about that. I'm on a private server. So if you're coming across from your base, which I'm assuming is over this way somewhere, then you might want to come across the bridge, follow all the way along, and come at it from the Haggar Rift side. And then you've got access straight into Tisiphony from here. If you're on a public server, you can have a good old look to see if anyone's around down there. You get your scope out. You can see people down there. There's nothing down there. Now I've got the full suspensor. On my shooting today. Oh no, I did hit it. Right, I think we're good. So you've got the bracelet just there. So we'll go and get that. Get the shiny whilst we're here. Now be careful of these, because obviously if you're in a PvP area, then they are quite dangerous. You might want to take those out first. But on the flip side, if you shoot one, it's going to warn everybody, right? So now you grab the band from here, and then you have to go back up here. And inside here, you've got some baddies. So what I do is run in, put that down. I think that's it in here, except for this band. There's a story piece there. I'll let you listen to that, don't want to spoil it for you. Now you have just opened up the other side. Now if you look inside, you can see there's a dead body in the middle. There's a load of mines around there. So what I do is just go to there. Get a nice gun. Zal's companion, nice. Alright, so the next one is northeast of the Tisiphony, and it's in Kell's Fallback. Now I got a bit disappointed around this area because there's a couple of caves that have just been copy and pasted. Now obviously in nature they're not going to be exactly the same, and unfortunately they are exactly the same. So I think they got to this area, which is the most boring area on the map. I'm not going to lie. It is what it is, right? So let's get in there. Is there people outside this one? Sometimes there are, sometimes they're not. No. There's definitely people inside though. Right, if we're lucky. Yeah, so this is exactly the same as a different one, so it's very annoying. But let's just do it. Okay, so we'll drop down this bit, kill these enemies, and just literally run down here. Run into the fire. Now you can grab that. Watch out because it burns. And then you've got, ooh, Callie's Breaker. Nice. Alright, so this one is a little bit more tricky. It's not in any sort of location as such. It's literally at the top. Kind of at the top, well, near the top of this tower here. It's not actually marked at all. The best way to approach it is to come down to these 2 legs here and just work your way up there. So it's really, really important that you've got yourself a suspensor belt. Obviously I'm recommending the full one if you can. And I always carry another one with me because the amount of times I've run out, it's just ridiculous. And then you just come to the bottom of this leg here and you latch on, and then you just hit go. There we go. It'll bounce you off, and then you just need to push yourself forwards until you get to about here. And then it's just up above there. I don't think it's in this section here, is it? No, because there's like a fence on the edge. I can't quite see it here, but we'll get up there. So we'll just do that, and same again. Oh, that didn't quite work. I think we're here. Yes, we're here. There we go. What do you get? What do you get? Oh, Emperor's Rings Mark III. Bad. I don't like those anymore though. So that's the location of the 3. In fact, I'll bring up a map showing them a little bit more clearly. So that one's a real ball ache because there's so many of the camps and it's such a long distance to go to clear it all out. But then you've got the Haggar Rift. Oh my god.